someone we don't really know that well. He arrived this morning. He's a flexi jobber, and he's got a really strong relation with what was it again? Who's your daddy again? Or your uncle? He doesn't. Yes, okay. He doesn't understand a bit of English.
Nonkel, wie is uw nonkel?
Nonkel Bart,
Nonkel, het is mijn voorspraak weer.
Uncle Bart.
directeur in het museum in Dongen.
Okay, Uncle Bart is the manager of the museum in Tongeren, and so, okay, well, you can't refuse that if Uncle Bart asks if okay. Anyway, so this is interesting. This is, whatever. This is what we call in English aluminium foil, and a lot of people do not know that in the 60s, 50s actually, and 60s, some of the older people actually will know. An old man like you, sir, right in the middle there, will probably remember the days when we used to collect this, and then we actually sent it off to the colonies. Do you remember that? Yes, we actually sent it off to the Congo. Right, okay. You remember that too? You don't seem that old. Okay, how old are you? So you are old indeed, yes. Okay, she's old after all. Anyway, so we sent them in bulks to the Congo, but a lot of people do not know that there was actually a counter-reaction. I'm talking early 1970s here, when those people just had enough. And they start sending it back. They said, we can't do anything. We haven't got any food in the first place, so why would we need aluminium foil? What are we supposed to put in that? And so they start sending it back, and we didn't know what to do, so we start chucking it into the ground. In those days, you could still, throw your waste into the ground. Okay, so this is interesting. No, put it back. You put that back. Okay, okay, all right. He's a fast learner, I'm sure of that. Okay, I'll pass that back to you, if that's okay.
Ja, ik heb net iets gevonden wat heel interessant is. Ik geef dan even mijn eigen theorie. Ik weet het nog niet zeker. Volgens mij is dat ook van de oude Belgen. Ik denk een soort, want de koude winters toen, een warm handhoudertje, want het is nog een beetje warm. Dus het is nog goed. Dus, maar het ruikt ook een beetje naar. Wat dat er rond is, dat weten we ook niet. Op proeven, het kan ook iets voor de proeven zijn, dat weten we ook niet. Het is bijzonder interessant ook allemaal, hè. Het is echt ongelooflijk. Ik ga wel eventjes, want dat weet ik zelf niet, dat ga ik mijn collega toch laten uitleggen. Ja, kan je doen dat?
Actually, I would be very glad to explain, but it's a bit difficult because there are children over here. So for you, just put your little fingers into your little ears now. Okay, or maybe, okay, I'll just give, let's say, a nice and clean explanation of this, so that I do not offend anyone. Now, this is something. Okay, I'll try to do this. The children version. This is something that Mummy used in the 16th century when Daddy had been a bit naughty. Right? Okay? You probably don't understand, and that's for the best, okay? Okay, keep it that way for a few more years. Okay. One day things will start tickling in places it's never tickled before, and that's when you'll start understanding that. Right. Can I explain about the shield too? Yes, I'm quite enthusiastic about this. If I could just pass myself through over here with this microphone cable. Right, now this is really interesting because clearly I don't even think I need to explain. This is a 12th century shield. Right, okay. I think everybody recognizes this. So one day this was used by a medieval knight in the town of Ypres to defend himself, okay? This was clearly a Flemish knight. You can all recognize your lion right in the middle of that shield. And he obviously had a hell of a fight, because you can still see where the swords came lashing in, and of course, caused these massive bruises here. So this is quite interesting indeed, but not as important as that young chap, and I really need to go back to him, which seems to be buried right there. Who was he? Any theories? Okay, I'll pass that. While I'm here, actually, maybe I should quickly explain about this too. This is not that interesting. We don't know what it is, right? We dug it up yesterday. No idea what it was used for. Probably 18th century, or much older. Why much older? Because we clearly can see some runes in there. Now, I don't know if you know what runes are. Is there a word in Dutch for runes?
Runetekens.
Runetekens, which is a very ancient writing that the Egyptians used, right? So it's probably really old. But I don't think it's that important. Why not? Because as you can all see, it says continental here. Can you see? Continental. And for us, Brits, we don't give a toss about the continent, so I'm not going to elaborate on that. Okay, so I'll pass that back to you, Indy.
Ja, ik heb nog iets ook interessant in de tijd van de oude Belgen hier. Hebben we ook gevonden, bleek dat er ook al festivals bestonden, muziekfestivals en natuurlijk straattheaterfestivals. Hebben we dit gevonden, een klein tablet. We hebben ontcijferd